This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights. The Black Knights will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So East Carolina's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He'll keep it himself. And it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Sends it back in motion. Now the pitch. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. On the option. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Quickly to the tight end. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air. It's right. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Pirates will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The toss to the outside. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Wiles. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Wright. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Pirates need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Throwing right. Makes a connection. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. New set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Sweet cut there. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That's the pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. 30 after he picked up 10. They'll send the back in motion.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
He'll pull it on the read. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Montgomery. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's right. Caught behind the line, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Pirates send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Give to the big fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Fires it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Reading the option, it's Coleman.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Hunt is on its way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's right. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Pirates will try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gets the back moving. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The give to the fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Black Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll toss it to the left. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Give to the fullback. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Give to the back. Lots of running room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Pirates! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running the option, it's Coleman. Oh, a lot of space.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw. It's Coleman. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The option look. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll try the run, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Looking left. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's short. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Black Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Black Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Coleman. It's complete on the right side. And he rolls into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time on target. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. The Pirates want to move quickly. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. Lead now 5 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll do it himself. Wide open spaces. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. To throw, it's Coleman. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Black Knights line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll go to the ground. It's a seam wide open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
The Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll leave it with him. Tough sledding there as picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just feeds the running back. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Back to pass, it's right. Got his man on the right. And the Pirates get it past the sticks. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Snags it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Pirates are threatening on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pound their way in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They will score! Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running the option, it's Coleman. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Coleman. The sure hands, it's short. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. A designed run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's right. Pulls it in, it's O'Brien. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Takes the handoff. It's Jenkins. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Creates a little space. There he goes. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here comes the option. Fights off a defender. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The play action fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Takes a hit as he fires.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offense...
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's right. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Pirates decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. He'll ride his man on the option. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll send the back in motion. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quick strike complete. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Jenkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Goes to the option. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Strong, firm tackle. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run the option. The give to the back.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy 1st down.
Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2, but man, oh man, does he have his team set up. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give on the inside. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Pirates need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's right.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fair catch, called for and made. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run it.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. It's Reed. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. He'll set up to throw. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give as they work on that clock. Got room to work. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's right. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Reed. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it all. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.